All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is Thinking It Through Thoroughly on Thursday. I am Shannon E, aka ChynaBlack 007, guys. And I am here to come here to you guys with a message, okay? The message for today is setbacks, all right? That's actually the theme for the day, setbacks, right? But not in the way that you guys think. I was listening to my kids yesterday, right? I have some amazing, beautiful kids, amazing. And they are like the 2.0 version of myself, right? So I'm like smart, like really smart and intelligent. They're like super smart and super intelligent, right? So their theories and their outcomes always add on to what I already thought I was doing, which is like A1 source, right? So yesterday we were having a conversation, me and my daughter, and she put some insight to the conversation that we were having. And the conversation that we were having was about setbacks, but it was about like setbacks in a relationship, right? Going backwards, spinning the block, things like that, or whatever you want to call it. And one of her outlooks on things was reasons for not spinning the block, reasons for not going back would be because not only are you setting yourself back, but you are also setting your person back, right? Or the person back, right? And I was like, you know what? I never thought about that. You understand what I'm saying? It's been many and plenty of breakups that I've had throughout the years, and I would be like, I'm not a person that goes backwards. I do not move backwards. This is not what I do, right? But I would say those things for myself, right? I wouldn't say those things in terms of the person. But oftentimes, hold on, y'all, because hold on. The truck is like next to my car, real close. Okay. Oftentimes, we don't think about the other person or whatever and what they got going on. We don't think about the people that we involve and that are revolved around us, right? That surrounds us and the decision making that we made. So when she said that, that's all I heard. Okay? These things will not only happen in relationships where we make decisions, where we go backwards from a situation that we should have been moving forward from, right? And we end up repeating cycles, and we end up hurt again, or, you know, whatever the outcome is never really good. And it affects each and every person around us. It affects each and every person around us, right? We do not ever think of those things. So thinking it through thoroughly on Thursday, I'm just like, damn, like how many decisions have I made in my life that has actually affected people, places, and things around me? And it's not that I didn't care. It's just that I wasn't aware, right? It's not always about us. There's a bigger picture. More times than not, we should be focusing on what the bigger picture is, because that is for the greater outcome, right? And a lot of the times, the greater outcome is not in your hands, okay? It's going to happen anyway, all right? It's just a matter of, are you going to continue to go through the motions while it happens? Are you going to learn your lesson while it happens? Are you going to put your best foot forward while it happens? But it's going to happen anyway. However, these are things that we need to intentionally be paying attention to. The people, places, and things that are affected by our decision making or lack of decision making. Because some of y'all be not making decisions either and thinking that y'all making a decision by not making a decision. But that's another conversation, right? I want you guys to brainstorm on that on Thinking It Through Thoroughly on Thursday. And I want you guys to also share my live. And I also want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube page. Okay? I also want you guys to hit me up if you guys are having financial, if you guys are ready to get started on your financial stability. Because I have a multitude of financial services, okay, to provide for you guys 2026. Have the day that you deserve.